In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the storm sewer or the sanitary sewer profile network. So let's start and go to the Home tab. Remember, we already created our 3D polyline for the sanitary sewer. So it's still a network that we're going to be working on. So go up to the Home tab, create design, pipe network. Again, we're going to, since we created a 3D polyline, we're going to do it from objects. So we're going to select that object. Is this the direction that we're flowing? Yes. So we're going to go ahead and leave it and say OK. So I'm going to hit enter. And now I'm going to call it Sanitary 1. We're going to change the network's parts list to sanitary sewer, and I'm going to leave it as an 8-inch PVC, and I'm going to leave it as an 8-inch 48 structure. The surface name is going to be VC corridor, and the alignment is VC road. And I am going to use the vertex elevations, and we're going to change it to the invert. Okay, and what it does, it automatically puts this line in. So I'm going to change these structures again. Now, the type of structure is going to be the sanitary sewer or the sanitary manhole. Apply, okay? Now it looks like this. So I'm going to select this one, sanitary manhole. Oops, in structure, sanitary manhole. Apply, okay. Oops, didn't click it. Sanitary sewer manhole, apply, okay. Why is that not updating? Oops, do it one more time. That one, apply, and okay. There we go. And last one here. Structure, sanitary manhole, apply, and okay. Now, like before, we check out our inverts. We started at 224 and ended at 220. So I'm going to write those numbers down. Here at the top, if I look at my structure and I do structure properties and I look at the parameters or parts properties, remember how we had the sump. So I'm going to change that to elevation, and I'm going to change that sump to 224. Now this sump invert should be the same as this end pipe, which is 220. So I'm going to click on it, structure properties, change the elevation to the sump behavior, and I'm going to type in 220. Apply and OK. And the last one, look at the pipe. It says that it is 218.46. So I'm going to select this one. Normally you would already have these known. Since we're just practicing, I'm just going to go ahead and set that to an elevation that I want. Control elevation to 18.46. Apply and OK. Now I want to go ahead and create this in the profile. Oops, this one didn't change. So let's structure properties, information, sanitary manhole, apply, and OK. That's what I want it to look like. Now, I'm going to select the manhole, and I'm going to shift and select the storm pipe. Well, you don't have to hold down shift. Right click and select similar. Now I'm going to draw parts in profile. If I only selected one, only one part would be drawn. So I do the select similar because I want to draw all parts. So I'm going to draw parts in profile, come over here and select the profile. See how the blue lights up? And there are my parts. Now, here's the thing. Notice that this manhole is below it. The reason is because we don't actually have a surface out here, so the computer can't generate the rim. Now here's the other thing. Notice how this pink line, this is how our sewer is set, and the pipe here is our 24-inch. That is this first pipe. What does this tell you? Well, that there's a conflict. So I'm actually going to have to bring this down so I don't conflict between these two pipes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and label this so I can see what the slope is, since I've moved it now. So I'm going to go add labels, pipe network, entire network profile, and then I'm going to pick the object. Okay, so here is my sewer structure, and when we're doing the labeling of the sewer structures, I'm going to go ahead and show you that, and then I'm going to take a look at and make sure my slopes are good. If I come back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and go add labels, pipe network, entire network and plan. This is my plan view. All right, here's the thing to remember. Civil 3D automatically puts these layers on the proper storm or sanitary structure. So see, this one's on the layer storm text sanitary 1. It should be on, you should make sure that they're on the right layers. As long as it says sanitary, I can make sure that it's on this right layer. Typically, you would have S, and it wouldn't be storm, it would be SAN, something like that, to tell you that it was sanitary. But since it does have the word sanitary at the end, I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is. Now, what it tells me here is that this is 400 feet at 0.21. Well, we know that it has to be greater than 0.21, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this structure down also. If I highlight this pipe, the end pipe, and that one, and I just pull this down, all of them are going to come down with it. Oops. I'm going to undo that. It's not what I wanted to do. Pipe, pipe. I'm going to pull the center one down. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull this one down too. Because here's what's the important. You cannot have this conflicting. Either you have to raise this up, or you have to raise up the storm, or you have to lower the sewer, or raise the sewer and lower the storm, one or the other. Usually the sewer gets lowered. Okay, so now here's our sewer. All right. At this point in time, I'm not teaching you how to design sewers. I just want to make sure that we know that we're not having a conflict between our pipes. I'm going to look at this storm, and it says the invert elevation is 220.85 and 218.46. So I'm going to set the structure up here. Structure properties, parts properties, elevation, and I'm going to write, okay, so it does have 220.85, so that one looks good. This one here, I don't believe has the proper invert. So I'm going to do structure properties, elevation, yep, so I need to change this, 218.46. Apply and OK. And here's the last structure. So that invert should be 217.16. So I'm going to change this and make sure that that is 217.16. And it is. So apply and OK. Now, we're going to change the name of the structure to have, instead of, if I go back to information like that, I always change to S Sanitary Manhole SMH, and that's going to be a -1. Structure properties, SHM Sanitary Manhole -2, and then this last one is going to be structure properties EXSMH Sanitary Manhole -1. All right, now that gets updated over here. We can pull these. So now we need to start cleaning up our drawing so it's not conflicting. So we can actually read what data goes where. All right? So we'll start cleaning up the data, but at least you have your information set. The other thing is you'll want to make sure that it looks good in the profile. So I'm going to go to the plan and profile. And now we can see our data started to be cleaned up here. Now here's the other thing is we don't want the storm text in the plan and profile. The only thing that goes in plan and profile is the sanitary, the spot grades, and the finished floors. So you can start cleaning up using your layer manager, your layer properties. I'm going to freeze it through the viewport. Okay, so I'm going to freeze that. So that goes off in actually I lied. That stays on. Whoops. In the plan and profile, you do keep your storm and your sewer information on. In your paving, grading, and drainage, however, you don't have your sanitary on. Your utilities go in your utilities plan. Your storm does go in your paving, grading, and drainage plan, so I'll freeze it off in here. So these are just things that we'll start to be cleaning up as we go along in our drawings during class and in our projects, our team projects. All right, that's it for now. The next thing I want to show you is going to be section views. All right.